All right, we are on Arethusa Cirque hike. It's in Kananaskis, Alberta. It's about a 4.5 kilometer hike. It starts way down at the bottom of that mountain. There's a highway. That's where it starts. You come along and there's a creek. You can see that open grassy patch. There's a creek crossing there. And you can decide to go left, which is clockwise. And it's a little bit steeper. This is our second or third hiking this one, so we decided we like this way better because it's pretty steep up there. I don't know if you can see people on the trail there. And that takes you up into the third, I call it the third cirque. So back down to the creek, if you take it up, you can come around. There's so many beautiful waterfalls in there. You can take the creek up, or you can do some scaling of some rocks, of course, like we do. And it's a little bit tough, but you can easily lose your trail. But there's so many different trails to take, unfortunately. You come up here, you can see people over there. They blend into the rocks there. There's a trail there. And you do some scaling here. It doesn't look like much, but you have to, you feel like a mountain goat. So that leads you to the first cirque. And we were there about 7 years ago now, I think, and we took a look and it's beautiful. However, we like the third cirque better, so we're gonna save our breath. 62-year-old grandma, she's not gonna put in as many miles as I normally do and rough it out. So this is where you go, and we'll continue along this trail here. Goes around into the second cirque, and then you come around and you zigzag. There's trails over here, and it takes you to the third cirque. And that third cirque is so beautiful. It doesn't seem from here, but there's so much, like there's a beautiful creek that runs through it, so many mossy vegetation, and you can kind of walk up the creek a little bit. And we had lunch kind of way up in there. And be respectful of the vegetation, and try to stay on trails as much as possible. Just be respectful. And pick up your garbage. That is my biggest pet peeve. Take out what you take in. So this is it. I highly recommend it. Give it a try. So at the third cirque, Arethusa Cirque, you can walk up in there, but I've done it before. There's a creek that comes through here. You can hear it. So beautiful. You can walk alongside the creek. It's really pretty in there. You can follow the creek, but please be mindful of the vegetation. So people are going down. A lot of people miss this cirque, and I think it's one of the best. So they're going down. The road is way, 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 way down there. You go into the first cirque there, around to the second cirque, and you come over. A lot of I wouldn't say scaling of rocks, I don't know if that's the word, but it's tricky. It can be tough. I'm out of breath. I'm 62-year-old trailblazing grandma. If I can do it, you can do it. But it is a phenomenal hike. This is where a lot of people stop and have lunch. Like, look at this beautiful country. We need to respect it. Look at that mountain range. I don't know if you can see it so good. Listen to the creek. Birds. Tell me this isn't a good place to stop and have a break. Crazy. know what kind of birds they are, little swallows or something like that. Anyway, I'll catch you at the bottom.